Not only look forward to the reviews, but just them.
I know, just the movie guys.
Just the
we
movie
always got it. It is time to get spooky, though, because Halloween is approaching.
Yes, if anyone is familiar with Scary Godmother, they will be looking forward to this year. Scary Godmother 2, we are joined by Zeke Norton. He is the director of CGI animation at Mainframe Entertainment, and he is the man that put together Scary Godmother
How are you?
2.
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Thanks for joining
Let's start
us.
off with Scary Godmother and the inspiration. You brought one of the books here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the story.
Well, the creator of Scary Godmother, Jill Thompson, is a comic book artist and writer, and she created this in kind of the late 90s, based sort of around her niece and kind of the relationship she had with her. And so she has a series of children's books and also a series of comic books. And so the children's books are kind of basically the entry drug for comics.
That's right.
You know, she's
Get them started.
She's a big comics geek.
The gateway.
And she's always trying to turn people onto comics. And so she thought that if she did a series of children's books, like these have got a lot of sort of comic book elements, but they're more familiar to the picture book.
Yeah.
And what makes a good project for you guys at Mainframe? Because, I mean, I guess there's a lot of things that must come your way, but this one is amazing for what you guys do.
Certainly, I mean, it's all about the world. For animation, it's mostly about the world and the characters, and then the relationship between the characters, the story will flow from that. And so she's got just a fabulous cast. So she has all these monsters that live on what we call the fright side, is where the Halloween is all kind of managed, and Scary Godmother is the queen of that.
Right.
And so she's got a gay skeleton who lives in her closet.
Of course.
And
A lot of people do.
Don't we all?
We're not here to judge.
And she's got a werewolf who's a comic collector, TV watcher, your classic collector geek, reflecting a lot of the comic community that she's in.
Well, it's such a cool twist just on all those fears that kids have when they're a kid. You know, every kid's had it. There's someone in the closet, there's something else. So you take those and you give them characteristics.
And you prey on those fears.
Well, no, but you know what I mean? You give them approachable characteristics that kids can identify.
Yeah, I mean, the message of the first one was that sure there's scary things out there and monsters do actually exist sometimes, but they're not necessarily not necessarily mean, and they're not necessarily out to get you, and you can have fun with the scary side of things.
Okay, and you carry it through to what I'm going to call the second installment, like the Godfather series. But Scary Godmother 2, explain how you take off from the story.
So it's called The Revenge of Jimmy, and
Jimmy's a bad seed.
Jimmy was a bad seed, and so he had scared his little cousin Hannah last year, and at the end of it, it all came back, and the monsters scared him, and so now he's terrified of Halloween, and so this year.
That's what you get, Jimmy.
That's right.
There's going to be. He's trying to pay back this year, baby.
So this year, he's playing the Grinch, and he's terrified of Halloween coming again because he figures these monsters are gonna come back, and he's done all these things to keep monsters away. He's removed the under from his bed, so nobody can come at him.
That's not a bad idea in my world.
He's taken the door off his closet, so nobody can sneak in, and everything. And so basically, he comes up with the idea: if he can stop Halloween from coming, then the monsters.
Well, we're gonna have a look at a clip. Why don't you set it up for us, Zeke?
This clip is a little bit of business on the fright side in Scary Godmother's house, and it has to do with her dead ghost cat, who's called the Boozle. And,
you guys must have so much fun at work. Let's have a little look at Scary Godmother 2. Here it is.
Check it out.
Hannah, can you get that? Hi, Boozle. Out the way, Hannah! Ew, a hairball! No, a hairball! Ugh, it hit the magic calendar. Clean up on aisle 1!
All right, that is a
that's
little
a
bit of a
hairball.
look at Scary Godmother 2. You have to talk a little bit about the animation because that's what you're known for at Mainframe. How do you
Unbelievable
guys
on
do
this.
that? What kind of animation is that anyway?
It's just called keyframe, where we're moving the characters around and setting them at certain frames and letting the computer fill it in. So
Now, you're making that sound easy, but how many human hours went into making Scary Godmother 2?
We had a crew of 14 animators for 3 months.
Unbelievable. And what does a director actually do? I mean, when people think director, right, in a movie, you're yelling at the actors and making sure everybody does everything. But what does a director do in this kind of environment and this kind of show?
My main job is talking to the animators, going back and forth with them. And so we build the show in comic book form with our storyboards and our computer, and then we just cut it up into little shots. And so we know that each shot is 4.5 seconds long for this one, and I bring an animator in and say, hey, it's your lucky day, you get to animate hairballs flying across the room, and so this is kind of what we want it to look like, and you go away for a few hours and then come back and show me what you got.
Unbelievable.
There you go, mainframe.ca if you want to find out more about all of their great work. And we have a huge prize pack to give away, courtesy of Mainframe. It is the Scary Godmother prize pack. It's got, doesn't look very good enough.
Scary Godmother DVD from last year.
Yeah, email us or call us, and we will give all that to you just in time for Halloween, and it comes with its own glow stick just in case a rave breaks out while you're watching it.
And it's also just in time to watch Scary Godmother before you watch Scary Godmother 2, which is airing on YTV October 25th, October 29th, and October 30th. You see the times up there. Make sure you tune in, and your kids will love it. I watched last year with my daughter, and I'm going to watch Scary Godmother 2 this year with my daughter. It's going to be lots.
Now, Zeke, when your resume came across our table, because your people sent it to us, it says you can do the splits. And it's Halloween is the time to scare people. I don't know whether I should or not. It's up to you. You're the diplomat.
Zeke,
Certainly.
do it. Splits.
Can you do the splits for us?
You need to be able to do the splits in animation.
Okay.
Direction,
Well, I'll stand up. Morning, art director. We're about to get down here.
We're going to take a break.
We
when
are.
we come back, we're not going to be doing the splits.
Do it.
We're going to be dancing on it. Oh, God!
And
So if you want to get into animation,
you have
this
to do
is
splits.
this
Now,
is
is
the
this
key
how all you
interview
guys sit
technique.
at Mainframe to save room? Is that right? In front of your computer?
And what you do is you have a desktop, which we call a floor top now, and then you animate away like this.
Okay,
That's
so
there.
right after
That's
this,
it for me.
if you want a job at Mainframe, you have to do that. We're going to take a break, and when we return, we're not going to be doing the splits, but we will be riding the pole, the stripper pole, I mean, right after this.
Boy, that's the last time I
Zeke,
wear my
I'm sorry I did that to you, but is that ever cool?
That was awesome.